Game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's on the map Secluded Expanse. We've had a very, very tight series here. Both players getting 2 wins. I'm excited to see what these guys are going to be able to do here. But Secluded Expanse, it's for those of you who don't know, it's basically Oasis without the Oasis, which makes it a very, very open, exciting map. So we're going to jump into it now and see what these guys are going to be picking as game number 5 comes in, and Matreiuss, who's been saving his tried and true, oops, we're on the wrong person, tried and true main god for the very final of this matchup. He's going in with the Poseidon here, ladies and gentlemen. But Nullus here, he knows exactly what he needs to do. He's going in with Oranos. A very, very spicy matchup here. We've seen this matchup be a very difficult one for Poseidon players to win in for quite some time because they don't get access to restoration, which I think is the big dividing factor between Zeus and, well, the dividing factor between Hades and Poseidon. Zeus gets access to Centaur, so you don't have to go for the restoration plays to make it work. But yeah, with Poseidon only having access to really Ares and Ares Rush, I think most Oranos players nowadays have got enough of understanding to be able to deal with the Ares. So we'll see how things are going to go here as Matreiuss moving over. He gets a good amount of hunt, so he's going to be happy with the hunt amount on this map. There's also going to be giraffe here. He pulls 1 giraffe, so 4 giraffe on the map, which is a big amount of giraffe as well. So he's going to be very happy with that. But yeah, we'll see what Matreiuss is going to come up with. Now, if you take a look at what Momo does in this matchup, he's always going for a second town center. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Matreiuss go for that. But on Secluded Expanse, the second gold mine is always going to be a tough one to grab. Unless you can somehow grab this town center and then block off the back, I think it's going to be a really tough one to make that work. The other option is to stick 1 town center here and try and get a heroic gauge and a mythic gauge out in decent timing here for the Poseidon player. But we'll see how things are going to go as the lion coming in. We do see 2 of those giraffes were pulled in. Unfortunately, doesn't pull away the giraffes of Nullus here, as Nullus is happily eating all of his hunt over. He hasn't actually found his zebra just yet, which is a little bit unfortunate for him, but he's going to be completely fine here. He goes for the 4-minute advance time instead of going for hunting dogs, but he might drop the economic guild down a little bit better when he finds his zebra. Well, we'll see what his choices are going to be where that's concerned, but he's just going to go straight in with Terma at the start of this game. And I imagine Matreiuss is going to get a fairly clean 430 here. I don't feel like it's going to be too much of a problem here as he does start shooting this giraffe over. It's interesting to see him do that, but he goes to kill both the giraffe there where they were both in a decent position. But we do see the oracles now spreading out. I imagine actually Matreiuss goes for an early Theseus here as he's spotted the villagers over on this location. So Theseus is going to get some good damage done over there. But the temple not up just yet for Matreiuss, so it's going to be a little bit late as we do see he accidentally shoots that giraffe. So it's going to be pushed way away from his town center, as well as the lion also pushing away. Matreiuss playing us went a little bit funnily here. Still no temple up for Matreiuss. Prometheus is on the way. And this means arguably the Theseus not going to do anything here. It's the temple coming down. It looks like Matreiuss did forget about this one. Normally he wants to get the Theseus out now at 3:15-ish or 3:16 to get that Jason or Theseus or Ajax to start harassing the giraffe really, really early and then advance a little bit later. He's got the resources to build it out. He's got the gold coming through, but he won't actually have that gold because he's just built a wall here to defend himself. So it looks like he's just going to be advancing here. Nonetheless, as 2 villagers on the fate. Is he going? What is he? Is he going for Centaur? Theseus is coming out actually, and Hermes is coming through. You don't see. Well, he's just getting favor from 1 villager here. Very peculiar. I'm interested to see what he's going to play, how he's going to go for it, because I think if he scouts out his opponent, or he doesn't even need to, if he sees that this is just a straight 4:30 advance time, Matreiuss can actually go in with Hippocon at the very start here. He doesn't even, and we see the villager's going to get targeted down as they're going to be retreating away on this position. there is a shockwave here, and I think shockwave being used on these villagers is worthwhile, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. He needs to pick off one villager here as the Oracle's trying to take this one out. We will be seeing the villager going to drop that food off and just say, all right, you get a villager kill, no worries here. But the scouting needs to come through, and Matreiuss, has he spotted this? He spots one counter barracks. He doesn't spot the other one, so he doesn't realize that it's just going to be Terma. But basically, if you see a 3:55 advance time, you effectively know that your opponent is going for double counter barracks. If you see a 4-minute or 4:05, you might go for something else. But basically, this means that Matreiuss can just spam. He can just spam Hippocon here. So we'll see if that's what he's going to do. As we see one stable going down, the relic does get picked up. It is the monkey head. That's going to be a big help over there. As this tower going to be getting taken down, we see one stable up. We see two stables up. So Matreiuss knows. And we also see that this hunt has been scouted here by Matreiuss. So that's actually really, really big. He's going to be able to raid that a little bit later, I think is the thought process here. But going double stables against, there is a weakness to double stables, and that's that Catapulti can be built. So while you are going to be able to deal with these Terma a little bit easier in the early game, you then have to realize you've got to get either Toxodis out or Hoplites out to deal with those Catapultis a lot easier. And so we'll see how it's going to go as the Theseus is going to be pulling back. He does get himself the head of Orpheus here, as well as the army now starting to look in here, starting to pressure on this gold, on this food over here. There's still plenty of hunt left in these giraffe on that position there, as the village is going to happily move over onto this position here. The Hippolyta can easily take out these units over here as the villager does garrison onto this location. He needs to finish off that house though. As he does manage to do so, the Oracle is going to get pushed back here. It's currently 50 population for Nullus to 35 population for Matreiuss, as this Hippocon getting a little bit caught out here. Does decide to turn around, getting a little bit of attack done as the Centaur gets one big special onto that position over there. As I think Matreiuss just needs to wait a little bit longer before taking these fights. Yes, he does have these Hippocon. Yes, they will do a lot of damage over here. There's the Valor coming through as the Centaur needs to leave this location. Can no longer fight over here as all of those heroes do get taken out. Those monkeys, relic monkeys, are actually going to be a decent help over here as heavy infantry or heavy cavalry actually coming through for Matreiuss as he's defending this really, really nicely, as Matreiuss is finding himself in a very difficult position. We are seeing the Centaur is still getting chased down by this Terma over here, going to get a little bit of damage done onto it as it's not fast enough really to dodge those Terma spears there, as the Promethean offspring searching around for something to attack villages now onto these berries or chickens, not chickens, onto the goats here. He hasn't got himself husbandry, he is researching it. A little known fact is that husbandry does actually increase your berry gather rate. It increases your berry gather rate by a grand total of 2%. So it's well worth it to grab that upgrade once you're on your berries, right? 2% increase. Little known fact there for you guys. As the Hippocon now moving out, could be checking out this hunt over here, which Nullus doesn't know about. He has no idea that it's there. He's finishing up on the hunt over here. Wait, does he know it's there? Yeah, he still doesn't know it's there. And Matreiuss is going to be continuing to target this down and trying to find raids in this game, as we are now starting to see the Catapulti coming out. And this is what I was talking about. Now the Catapulti coming out, things got a little bit scary for those Hippocon because they do so much damage to Hippocon. Look at this. They do 200% bonus damage versus cavalry, doing 5 damage means they do 20 damage a second to a Hippocon. Absolutely huge. As Matreiuss swinging around here, he's going to look over here to try and attack this hunt on that location there. As we do see this hunt getting checked out again, there's really not that much food left over here. It's not worth it for Matreiuss to risk going over there, as the Catapulti going to be moving over here and check this one through at this point. So we'll see what Matreiuss is going to do now. He needs to work out that he can't just keep spamming Hippocon here. I think the actual best play for Matreiuss in this situation is probably going to be to cut units completely here and just raid, run around with this Hippocon, not fight, because he's got no weaknesses here, and just go for the heroic age, use curse, and he should be in an okay position here, as these Hippocon trying to target down the Terma as best as they possibly can, while the hero is going after the Catapulti here. These Hippocon here getting chased down. Do we see any picked off ones? We see 2 Hippocon falling over on that location there, as Matreiuss has defended nicely, and he does cut the units. He is making the call, getting an archery, double archery range going down actually. Where's the armory though? He's got to throw the armory down. He's got a little bit of food left over here. And I think the play is to throw everyone onto gold and make yourself Nemean Lions here. Kind of. Nemean Lion and Atlanta and Toxodis, and just try and stay kind of one town center with just a handful of villagers on food to make yourself the... He is still building units though, so he's not going heroic age. I'm confused. I thought heroic age was a play here. Oh well, we see the Hippocon retreating back. Those catapulters going to be looking for some nice nice positions here. So villagers finishing up with those hunts in the middle of the map. Still no armory, so he's not going for it. Whereas we are going to be seeing a town center coming up here for Nullus. And I'll see how it's going to go. As Matreiuss is just going to be sitting in his base here. He's not building any other units here. He's still getting those Toxotes out. He's going to have to cancel those because he will be getting the resources to advance. Probably has the resources to advance right now because he's got husbandry. He's got around about 14 villages here. So if he just garrisons all of that, plenty of resources where that's concerned. It's the town center coming up. We will be seeing that the Zebra do get spotted, which is going to help out Nullus a ton here. It means he doesn't have to go onto farms as early as he thought. So you do see the Valor getting thrown up on this position as the Hero Citizen gets hit on that one as well. And the unit's still moving around. So you're going to try and break through this gate over here. The armory is finally going to get thrown up over here as Toxotes moving through here to try and take out his opponent. We've got medium infantry in as well. Matreiuss just about to click up here. And here's the thing. There is another way for Matreiuss to play this, which is to basically just go straight to the Mythic Age behind all of this. You do have to remember he does have ceasefire. And the longer that Matreiuss doesn't fight, the better. So I think saving ceasefire for a push out onto his secondary gold mine while he goes Mythic Age, and then he makes then he makes Chimera here. It's gonna be really, really tough to stop for Nullus. So Nullus actually needs to be thinking about getting to the heroic age himself here. He needs heroic age. He needs to get either Thea or Hyperion. It doesn't really matter, but with the idea of using his Chaos or his Stymphalian birds to counter those Nemean lions here, as the villagers just about to, or the citizens just about to finish up on that settlement. Unit's going to be pushing forward. We do see the Katoska boss going to be moving through onto that location there. Aphrodite does get clicked up as the farms getting grabbed over here. Villagers moving over onto this storehouse over there. As, I mean, really, Matreiuss only really needs about 5 villagers on food here because he can just go... Options there. Don't fight just yet. Wait for the curse. I mean, Nullus is retreating here, but you just wait for the curse because there's going to be reinforcements coming in. But yeah, Matreiuss just needs 5 farms here, and that's enough to produce the villagers. He doesn't need to make Hippocon anymore. Just pure arch. Beautiful shockwave there from Nullus to get in and get some big damage done. He's going to pick off all of these Toxotes here as the Hippocon going to be leaving this location, and that hurts Matreiuss so much as Matreiuss has got so many villagers on favor right now. He knows that he's going to be going for those Nemean lions to help out, but yeah, Matreiuss pushing out a little bit too early here. As the Aphrodite coming in, I would think trying to cast Curse here and trying to grab those pigs to move into his base to give himself a little bit more food would be a really, really big play. As we do see Curse getting dropped, the pigs trying to get pulled back here as they get kind of shared between the players. As we've got 90 population from Matreiuss plus the Nemean lion, the unit's pushing forward. The pig does get taken down here as he's trying to grab those back for himself. I would love to see him send those back home and just wait a little bit before he eats them because they do only have 50 food on them. But we do see the Nemean lion pushing through, going to get a lot of damage done onto it. Matreiuss, you don't need to fight this just yet. Wait for your units to come through as the Hippocon coming through. Actually, maybe he can fight this, but the Nullus unit's going to be retreating away here as, look, Nullus is at 105 population. He's got a lot of resources incoming from these Zebra to allow him to produce those Murmillo in this fight. But it's still going to be a difficult one here as Matreiuss, he's going to be looking around trying to get some sort of a gold staff here. The gold just about to expire here for Nullus, and Matreiuss kind of realizing this. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it. I don't ever think going for a hard gold staff in the heroic age is a way to beat Oranos, though. I think Oranos most of the time survives in these positions, but he is going for it nonetheless, trying to put pressure on. I think that retreating here for Matreiuss is completely a good idea. Look at all the food in the bank. He can just go to the next stage. He's happily sitting on this gold mine over here. He looks like he's trying to take this fight, though. He's just retreating his units. You could just click ceasefire here as an idea to just not take so much damage. Going to be turning around and take this. Can he win this fight? I don't know. There's just so many units here for Nullus, but Nullus is respecting that Nemean line quite a bit. He's got himself 4 Terma hero here to take that one out, and that's really all he needs to do to win this fight is clean that Nemean line, and that's exactly what's going to happen here as the Nemean line getting pulled back a little bit. No, it's taking a lot of damage here, getting closer and closer to falling. No, not even going to be attacking in this fight here as it finally gets an attack off, and there's the ceasefire getting dropped. That's not the way to use ceasefire, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't want to fight, don't fight. Just ceasefire at the start of the fight, not in the middle of the fight, at the start of the fight. If you see your opponent attacking, you know you can't win the fight, ceasefire there. As you see Matreiuss getting a town center, this is very un-Matreiuss. Like, I would have expected to see the Mythic Age coming through here. He could have got the market down. He would have had 600 gold here. He would have been able to advance very, very soon. All the farms are up for Matreiuss here as well. We do see the units checking out on this location, and now Matreiuss is going to get hit with a timing from Hyperion coming through here at this point. We'll see how that's going to go, but the villagers just mining this one up as best as they possibly can. Town center is up for Matreiuss. The wall's coming through here, but he doesn't have... He could throw a fortress down over here, but he doesn't have the units just yet. Lots of resources in the bank, but he needs to spend those as the army is getting pumped out. He's not building Hippocon out of this location. He's only building Toxotes and Hippocon from 1 military building apiece here, as Matreiuss is going to get pushed off this gold mine very, very quickly. He does have that Nemean line over here. He's got 26 favor in the bank to get himself another Nemean lion out here, but Nullus, he's got the location right in front of him here, and Hyperion just about to hit as the Toxotes got good position on this fight. We do see the Nemean line getting a big amount of damage. They're still sitting with that 9 HP. Not going to be able to heal that one back up here, but very easy to snipe there if Nullus pays attention here. As the army coming through for Matreiuss is making himself those pacifist there, as the Chaos does get dropped down, picks off the Nemean line immediately there. As the Hippocon does go down, we could see an immediate Nemean line getting produced here by Matreiuss, but we've got walls coming up all over the map here for Nullus. He's getting himself more and more units, 2 town centers for quite some time, 22 citizen here as the army pushing through onto this location. We've got those pacifists that need to pop out here to defend over here. Matreiuss still hasn't dropped himself a fortress on this location or over here either, as one villager is getting taken down as the army getting pushed back over here. As the Satyr pushing in onto this location, Matreiuss pulling back at this point. Heavy infantry coming through for Nullus as well, as he does manage to get that through. That's going to be a big, big help here, as those pacifists, while they do a really nice damage onto those Mamilo, it's not really all too much. We still haven't seen Matreiuss microing his Hippolyta onto the Satyr. Now he finally does that. That Hippolyta is going to go down really fast. Big shockwave coming through here. 120 population to 117 population here for Matreiuss. Or Matreiuss is actually able to counter this and hold this beautifully here at this location. We see the villagers pushing through here. Going to be looking to grab some gold mines over here, grab this berry bush, wall up everywhere over here, and Nullus getting pulled back over on this location, as we are seeing him trying to grab this town center in the middle of the map, as Matreiuss is stabilized here for the time being. Fortress going down on this gold mine as fast as he possibly can here with all those villagers, as the army pushing through. We'll see if he can hold on for this fight long enough to get this fortress up, and it looks like he probably will here. As the Mamilo pushing in onto this position, we do see the Hippocon trying to get around the back here, but you kind of have to send like 4 Hippocon around the back and 4 Hippocon on the front. Otherwise, the Mamilo are just going to spread out and hit and defend on all locations really, really easily. We will be seeing the fortress up here, and Nullus is going to have to retreat back yet again, but Nullus is getting closer and closer to getting to the Mythic Age here, which is going to be a huge advantage for Nullus coming forward in this game. We'll see what sort of a god he's going to be deciding to pick here. Will he go for Helios? Will he go for Hecate here? It's a little bit late for Hecate in my opinion, but maybe he'll be able to make it work here, as the army of Matreiuss pushing through, going to check out this town center over here. I don't think that Matreiuss should be taking these fights here. If he wants to go for a little mini raids, that's completely fine. Send those Hippocon off to try and pick off villages left, right, and center, but he doesn't need to go for a fight anymore outside of underneath his fortress. As we see these villagers happily grabbing this location over here, we do see that heavy Terma sitting over there. Going to be looking to drop that Tartarian gate down in the main base here, as the army going to be retreating back here very, very shortly. as the Toxotes trying to do what they can to deal with these Murmillo. But Matreiuss is currently in the score lead. A lot of that is in the relics he's got and the fact that Nullus is spending himself settlement or buying a settlement and going Mythic Age and getting a palace here. But Matreiuss has managed to click up to the Mythic Age himself. Decided to go through Artemis here. Is Artemis the play or not in this game, though? That is the question. Is Artemis the play? Because normally here, Colossus is enough, or Hephaestus is enough to fight back from 2 town centers to 4 town center deficits. And Matreiuss isn't even in that location, so the safer play would be to go Hephaestus. Artemis here, we'll see what that's going to do, but he could use it to Earthquake this, he could use it to Earthquake the Tartarian Gate, or anything else like that there. But we'll see how it's going to go as the Fortress trying to help defend on this location. Going to be doing a good job of defending there as the town center is on the way. We see this heavy Terma going to be coming through here. I mean, a Tartarian Gate on this position could deny that town center from going up as well. As you do see, Matreiuss has garrisoned his units in onto this fortress over here. I'm not sure what that's about. As he does pop out now, he's going to go straight after these units over here as the Hippocon going to be moving around on this location. We do see the Tartarian Gate getting dropped over here. Look at that. 8 militia. Was that a fortress there that got taken? I think it was a fortress, as the Tartarian Gate going to get shanked down immediately as the hero is moving over there to defend this location, as Nullus is getting his champion infantry, his irrigation coming through, all the technologies he needs to come through, as well as the town center coming down. We've got destroyers coming through as well over here. As the Tartarian Gate goes down, the villages, only probably about 5 villages going down at this point here for Matreiuss. So not the worst of situations here, as the village is going to retreat away. The militia are going to clean up everything else. We see this town center now starting to get under attack. Artemis just about to pop here as these Hippocon over here getting sniped down. Will Matreiuss go for just an earthquake in the main base? I feel like that has to be the best play here to give himself a little bit of breathing room moving forward in this game, because Matreiuss now, he's dropped down to 104 of 145 population. Going to be careful with that Chimera, because there is a Lampede over there, though. Special has been used. Matreiuss, he just uses the Chaos here. Beautiful play there from Nullus, as we do see the Katoskopos moving through over onto this position. Doesn't click his Earthquake just yet. There he goes. Will it be enough to kill off the town center, though? He's got no fortified town centers. He does have Masons. Doesn't kill off the town center. That's so bad there for Matreiuss. He panics. He didn't have to use it, in all honesty. He could have sent another unit around to get a better click onto that location. The way that Earthquake works is the further it spreads out from the point of impact, the less damage it does. So you have to click it directly on top of the town center for the max amount of damage to be done here, as this town center is getting taken down. And Nullus here is in a really, really good position to continue in this game. We do see the Lampede getting taken down. Do we have villagers coming through? We've got the Chimera coming through. It's going to be a big, big help with defending on this location. We've got the villagers coming through to try and repair this one up. Matreiuss at 115 of 145 population as his Polyphemus coming through here to help out. The villagers trying to repair this location back up. Lots of villagers idly sitting by over there for Matreiuss as the Chimera comes in. And will Nullus have to retreat? He's got 100 favor in the bank, so he can make all the Lampedes out he wants here to deal with those Chimera. But the army going to be focusing down this town center yet again as those Toxotes coming through. We see a Hero Arcus coming through, a Hero Destroyer coming through as well, as this Chimera still sitting, waiting, watching. It's going to swing around trying to take out those heavy Arcus in the back there with a special ability. So you do see the Polyphemus here getting sniped down incredibly fast here. Matreiuss' economy still very, very much in struggle town here, as Nullus is starting up a trade route. His market not in the best position, but he can send it to this location for the time being while he then moves over into the corner to start a trade route, as we do see some side buildings coming down for Nullus to boot here, as the Chimera moving back into this fight. This micro of the Chimera is everything here for Matreiuss, as the villagers trying to repair this one back up. Now it's starting to see Heliopolite coming through. It's going to be a big, big help. If you can place the Heliopolite right underneath those Arcus, it's so difficult to micro that one there, as the Hero Murmillo coming through. But we do see a Fire Siphon coming in. That's going to be a big counter to the Heliopolite in this fight, as Matreiuss here sitting at 100 population. He's still grabbing gold mine over here. He's got 500 gold on that location. He's over on this gold mine as well, as the military barracks coming through. And Matreiuss has to realize, so too does Nullus, that this gold mine over here is going to be expiring. So there's got to be some sort of a knowledge that this gold mine mine can be grabbed, and these gold mines over here are going to be getting attacked. So if he does not pick off this town center isn't the be all and end all here for Nullus to finish off this game, and Matreiuss needs to know that as he's putting all this effort into trying to hold here. As more Chimera coming through, we do see the villagers going to move forward, trying to target down that fire siphon as the Heliopoli going to stay alive here with 37 HP. We do see one Chimera does go down as the fire siphon does pull back here. The Heliopoli back here, ready to start doing some damage onto those Arcus over here as this Chimera getting chased down by those Hiromamilo. As Nullus here getting closer and closer to taking this town center down. I guess, will Matreiuss go over to this gold mine is the big question. He should throw up some walls over here, and Nullus needs to put some units over there. But in that position, Matreiuss decides to tap out. He taps out. He's not completely out of this game, but his climb back up to a position where he can win in this game is going to be a very, very difficult climb here. And Nullus is able to come from behind here. He was down 2-1 in this series and take this series away from Matreiuss. This series was just a series of god power usages. If this town center was taken down, if Matreiuss was paying attention to his Katoskopots just a little bit more, sent it in closer to the town center would have fallen. Nullus would have been, his push would have been only at 130 of 145 or 130 population. He wouldn't have had the full population. Matreiuss would have been able to hold much easier, been able to stabilize here, and we could have had a much, much different game coming forward in this one. But Nullus, too strong here, gets lucky. You'd have to say this has got to be a little bit of luck here for Nullus to not lose that town center. But I think that Matreiuss not going for Hephaestus was the big mistake here. Hephaestus is just so safe, so solid, allows you to get the Colossus out, allows you to get the cheaper armory upgrades out, allows you to just grind a win against Atlantean, and that's exactly the way that you're normally supposed to play. But Matreiuss wanted to go for Artemis, couldn't make it work, and Matreiuss now out of this tournament. Congratulations to Nullus going forward to the round of 8. I've been saying this, every single series feels like a finals here in terms of the caliber of players in this tournament. If you guys are enjoying it, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.